These are the best highlights from the matchup between T1 and HLE during the 2024 LCK Summer Split.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And it's surprising also, okay, Zeus has to flash.
Nice flash, but I don't know if it saves him here. He gets under the turret, and Rumble just going to burn him to a crisp. Not the first time we've seen that either. The damage at this level is just so high.
And not the first time we've seen Zeus teleport back to lane to die. We've seen a lot of that in this meta, unfortunately for top laners. Not just Zeus, Bin having his own disaster there as well, but now you're down TP against the Rumble, who did go Ignite, of course, but it is very frustrating, the situation here for Zeus, who will lose a significant amount of farm. He's already down 15 CS.
Zeka, awkward spot. He has to go aggressive here on a Faker who should be backing away. He jumps away at the exact right moment, and Zeka will be punished by Owner, who does take him down, and at least is able to trade a kill back. The Faker now down in ult. As meanwhile, down on the bottom side, huge combo onto Guma, gets a big shield, throws out the Zeri ult just to push them away. As Keria continues to pressure into Viper, that's another extendo beam, but have they pressured too far? Delight really wants to punish this. Has the flash, maybe waiting for his cooldowns to come up here as he continues. Nope, just gonna go straight into that one, but maybe a bit too far as tons of damage coming out for Guma and Keria and Delight. Oh, he's gonna get flashed on Guma! Gonna take him down in the extended trade.
As soon as you see it out, it's just
here comes Peanut again. And Meganar just went down. Zeus is gonna clear the entire wave though and push it back.
There's no equalizer yet either.
He can get it back here. If he reads this, I mean, Peanut though, he should be able to stop this though. As now he's gonna get in there and they're just gonna dive without a wave. They don't need a wave. They're Rumble and Poppy. So they're just gonna dive the turret.
Fortunately, Zeus didn't have flash from the earlier exchange. That pressure from Doran just continues, and you know, we said it earlier, there's no big draft gap here, but the Rumble really does stick out like a sore thumb in terms of the pressure there top side, and that's why I gave the edge to Hanwha. It's their 500 gold lead right now as Hanwha go in.
Yeah, Owner, he is going to get one grub, but he is also going to get a gray screen as the entire team of HLE Life Esports comes in and annihilates him. And the rest of T1 are like,
Zeka will lose half his health bar, but we're doing it again.
Guess who's dead again?
Guess who has equalizer this time?
Yeah, Zeus doesn't have Meganar either. I mean, he might barely get it. Nope, not gonna happen. And it's just clinical here from HLE Life Esports. This is Peanut's bread and butter.
Yeah.
This is what exists.
There's no permafrost synergy in this draft here for the side of T1 as well, so feels kind of bad as the TP's coming in.
Yeah, they're gonna get the flash. Poor Faker's TP was probably gonna TP in there anyway. But still, little bonus. But now the TP comes in, and guess who? It is going to be Zeka looking to fight this one. But now Peanut goes too deep. They go in way too early. As a kill already going to go over to the Zeri. Guma looking for more, but now the Hex Gate's coming in, and Zeka doing a bit of damage. Also, the Ezreal and its chase. But very nice mechanical play there from Owner just to flash over the Steadfast Presence. Make sure they absolutely 100% confirm that kill onto Peanut, and that they can continue with the fight. Now Faker is going to get this bottom lane turret as the Rift Herald is going over to HLE Life Esports.
I think maybe T1 found an angle, but it's just short-lived, honestly, and now Peanut's just blocking any sort of defense here of the turret.
This is just Peanut. He just rules the Rift right now, and Guma's dead. So the battle of the carry is going to go easily over to Doran. Once again, alley-ooped by Peanut, just on a different part of the map. And HLE Life Esports, they're just doing a great job. Yes, Faker is going to get this top turret, but look at the rest of the map. They're just pressuring everything, and they're going to get a Hextech Drake.
Yeah,
as they begin to really roll their lead ahead.
Exactly. Faker will get that turret, but they got the mid turret, and they got the dragon, and they got the kill onto Guma. And that's, you know, unfortunately for T1, not a trade you're looking for, as now they can just put Rumble back in the top lane. And, you know, at this point, Doran's not going to feel too bad about his lack of TP because he's just going to be sitting alone in the side when there's no objectives.
Yeah. One of the few times the Hextech Gate works against you, as now Faker, look at the damage, but we do have Owner here looking to try to punish as they might just leave Delight. The collapse from T1 is pretty huge. Delight is going to flash over the wall just to be matched by a hop from Faker, so that doesn't really work out for him. As now Doran, he's still up here. This is a massive shutdown if they do get it, and take a look at this. He's just going to be handed over to Faker eventually.
This is, by the way, a T1 Baron call.
Yeah, they're going to do it.
They set this play up, I think, before the Baron, knowing that if they can catch Doran there, if they bait it, this is the T1 map read. They called it. I bet Faker was telling you, hey, we kill him, we get Baron. They get 2. And now Hanwha Life struggling to respond.
Viper's begging them to pull off the Baron, but they're not. They're not yet. The damage is still going into the Baron, and the amount of Baron damage that they have is also huge. But now Delight is here, and Faker is out of the fight, and now the Baron is leashed for Hanwha Life Esports as they want to stick around. Don't want to let it go to waste. Owner over the top, and the spike goes to Peanut anyway. As now the fight will commence. Faker in a lot of trouble. He flashes the wall. Keria in a rough spot. Baguma with a little Zeri moment, pushing forward, looking for the kills. And Hanwha Life Esports are isolated. They get the Baron, but they will not get the fight as T1 take them down.
Absolutely work. Come over there. They set a trap. They get those 2 kills, they start the Baron, and yes, the Baron is taken by Hanwha.
Here we go. Oh, yep, there it is, right over the wall. Owner sets it up again, and Doran gets isolated and gets taken down.
They're getting even more. That's the 4th. It's a very... 4 Baron spawns at the top side.
Yeah, I think they had a ward to see it happen, and then they just set it up beautifully. And now Delight in a bit of an issue, but Faker as well going to be isolated, taken down by the ult of Peanut, and a little bit of help from Viper. And they do take him out of the fight. We have a Drake in a minute. Man, he's had a really strong game.
I mean, his ult as well on the Baron almost turned that around to where, you know, Hanwha Life ended up winning the fight.
Yeah. It's just the Peanut effect in domestic leagues, especially against T1. He just really wants to win this game all the time. And that is going to be the second Hextech Drake. They're going to have to trade their top inner here as T1 do group for that.
It's only 1 grub on this Tristana, but it is going to still be enough. And man, Hanwha's macro of this game, their control, they know.
Now you get the dragon.
Yeah, now they know. They just know T1 don't have any engage. They have the vision here with the Scuttle Crab as well. Viper going to peel off. And they can rush over here, try to deny. Peanut and Delight are here. T1, nice try, but it's checkmate, is basically what Hanwha is saying.
Yeah. They had no vision of the dragon. They had no vision of mid lane. They have no idea if the dragon is being started or not, so they can't just wildly have a health bar. And Viper, again, is just seeing forward, and nobody can do anything.
Yeah, and now this is the call for Hanwha Life to control this choke. Faker's half health. Great true shot there. Doran?
They're going to find Doran. I mean, there's a lot of damage, and Owner gives him the thumbs up, says, thank you very much, my guy. You're giving us a chance to come back in this game.
Yeah, that's a huge catch onto the Rumble. T1 up a man now. Teleport comes through from Faker. He was half health, but he can just come back here in full and push this wave. And now teleport topside coming through here from Zeus. So they're going to get control over the Baron area.
Bit of damage coming out from Faker. He's going to blast him away. And now the Zeri finds her moment. Guma just going to flash in, takes down Zeka, who had flash, but died just way.
Back in their hands now. They've got full control. Zeri gets a kill there as they push forward onto the Corki, and you can see Zeka's face.
Have Lulu shielding everybody. You've got Bloodthirsters on at least the Zeri. You've got a lot of tanky stats, and it's absolutely true. So T1, they do their job, like I was saying before, right? You take control with the Baron buff, you take the Drake away.
Yeah, just getting small tempo advantages is all they can really get with this poke. And Hanwha have said, look, I've got Keeper's Verdict. I'm going to come in here and start this Baron up. Maybe the Poppy is going to be the deciding factor here.
And Owner, he doesn't have his ult, so he's just got to go in there, and there it is! The Keeper's Verdict, he is gone. Owner is not in the fight, and Hanwha Life Esports get the Baron. Now we gotta worry about the Hextech Soul.
Warmogs be damned. If I can land that poke, it's probably going to be the game-deciding fight.
It absolutely should be. Let's see who does get it. The burst onto this Soul is huge as it goes to the Poppy. Peanut gets in, and he steals it away, and now you have this Ezreal, who was owning the game, now has Hextech Soul in this one, and T1.
But it certainly feels like it is with Hextech Soul on this level 18 full build Ezreal. It is just so hard to play this one out as T1 with no engage. Good luck.
Good luck as the damage coming in once again, and Viper can do whatever he wants. And they're just looking for it. Oh, there it is. Peanut finds the flank as well as Keria is going to be assassinated from miles away. And now they will break down the front door of T1. Hanwha Life Esports, they take everything on the map, and they will in fact take this game number 1. Unless Guma going 1v5. He's got a BT, but oh, it's not enough. Nice try, but Hanwha Life Esports will in fact win game 1.
There's your Morel and Avocado value. Down goes Guma, and down will go T1. Great game by both squads. The tenacity of T1 without any control there. Punisher Doran gave them another win, but it is a matchup that if you make a mistake as the Quinn, or if Owner just camps topside there, it's not a freebie by any means. Delight almost in position to maybe steal one of those away, but He's going to come over here and contest. They want to get at least one of these, but no cryo for Doran, and I think Hanwha is going to have to give this one up. Very awkward here.
Pina was doing the Drake, so I'm not really sure what their goal was. Maybe to steal one away or at least pretend like they're going to fight over it, but I don't think in that situation they were ever actually intending on committing to a fight. And Doran just stayed.
Cleanse. Owner does not have 6, so
I mean, he's just going to run into the two of them. That is still very dangerous. And there's the cleanse flash as another stun comes in, but didn't necessarily have to use that, did Doran?
It should have been pretty obvious that this was what was happening, but he thought maybe he could stave the pressure off, and will be relatively unsuccessful in doing so. We'll lose those summoners. Can take the CS here, but Viper is swapping now back to the top side. So a really nice little tempo edge that T1 are trying to grab here. 2 plates go down bottom, 2 plates go down top. And it puts the Renekton away from the lose a plate down here as this Caitlyn with 4 grubs is really going to work.
All right, well, we got a TP coming in. It's kind of an awkward angle, but with the Rakan, Delight trying to keep them around. Zeka, here he comes. This double flash available for the bottom lane. And now Peanut going to knock Faker away, but he's in an awkward spot. And I don't even think the Blast Cone helps him here. He's going to try to get over the wall, but there's the ult. And Peanut is going to taxi in onto Owner. But even Zeus is here. Now a flash over the wall, and the Nimbus Cloak. Peanut is going to get out against 5 people.
He's got that phase rush. He's running. Doran's going to get a plate for his troubles up here on the still. And back down here. More demolish. More plates going down. Guma is just making quick work of this turret, and it's an Azir who's getting pushed in. Guma even going to drop the ace in the hole here as they want to contest Dragon.
Faker taking a bunch of damage, but Viper trying his best to layer that in. The double knockup comes in from Delight, and Carrier going to be sniped down by Viper again. And a massive sweep going to get both flashes out of Faker and Guma. And now Viper, he's still on the chase. As unfortunately we do have a Chemtech Soul, but it's still a nice fight here for HLE Life Esports.
Yeah, really nice fight for there. Some additional damage. Going to be that secondary 80 carry you were alluding to. Peanut hidden.
Hide on bush. And, well, it's going to be taken, but Peanut in a little bit of trouble here as he is CC'd basically for 8,000 years, and eventually he will die. Carrier stealing the kill away.
It is. You can see here, look at where look at the minimap and where the rest of his team is. He's like, I'm going to steal it. And he does.
Wait, I think he didn't.
Wait, he did not? Oh, no, he did not. Look at his smite.
Well...
Okay. Quinn is great at that. As T1 desperate for an engage here. TP.
Okay, then TP going to be utilized. Peanut, we're zooming in on the steadfast presence, and there goes the brawl, but Owner still nearby. It comes down to a smite fight, and Peanut wins it again. It's just a single Chemtech Drake, but now, with Chemtech Soul on the board, could potentially pick that up next time.
That certainly could. T1 going to maybe try ult and just kind of hope for success. Peanut denies them again, and now it's Soul Point.
Ooh, Doran just went out of Valor here. He's going to be in some trouble. I thought he was just going to move up and get vision, but that is not the case. Now he is 1v2, and this Renekton, given enough time with the help of Sejuani, will absolutely deal with the Quinn. So Zay is going to pick up that kill.
But now T1 prio on this Dragon.
Yep, and that fruit is one of the ones I like because it promotes action. Viper's able to get right back in. And we're going to have a clean, even fight here. And let's see how it does go.
Doran on the flank.
Yeah, Doran is on the flank. Peanut, he's got his Keeper's Verdict. And there it is. Owner desperately trying to dodge it, but now you just don't have smite, so it's easy. And now they get the engage on Zeus. As do they have the CC to lock him down, though? This Renekton kind of going crazy, but not for long. As he was alone, the rest of the team did not want to follow up on that without Owner. And it's just Chemtech Soul to HLE Life Esports.
And they just avoid the fight entirely.
He is building full AD, or rather armor, and he's so far ahead. As we got a 1v1 here, Faker going in on a door, and he wants to punish him. The big one is going to miss, but he's got more rockets where that came from. He's looking to build up one more. Can he get it? The Wolves are going to block a little bit here as now a Valkyrie comes in, and it's not enough. But we do have the snipe from Guma downtown to take down Doran.
There you go. Good footwork. He's trying to get his way out. He knows that Guma has ult, but won't be able to stop that one. So that's a big pick here as they're going to go for mid-turret.
Oh, that's Keeper's Verdict. Missed this time. Peanut finds himself in an awkward spot again, but he's basically unkillable. And the rest of the team, though, Delight might be in a bit of an issue. The divide comes in, but Delight is going to go down, and now Zeka baited into the fight, trying to dash away. And he looks like he barely will, as one missile is going to miss, and Peanut is still on the run. And he is going to be the one that pays for it. T1 going to be looking at Baron now.
Yeah, there's the Baron call right afterwards, and T1, they end up punishing there super hard. Peanut missing the keeper's verdict is what sets it all up, and Viper trying his best to chip away at the chasing members. Zeka looking for the Emperor's Divide for Peel, but it's just too little, too late. This not going to be anywhere close to a steal, and T1, they had a gold lead already, but now they're going to take even more map and actually contest the turret. The angle he had there would have given you a turret at least. That's really big. That's really important because T1 have that mid turret. You don't for this Elder.
But I think Doran's dead again. He doesn't have vaults, and, well, looks like Zeus is going to respect it and maybe even just give the kill over to Faker. Excellently done as Faker, Zeus, and doesn't manage to do that, but still on the chase. Zeus is being pushed all the way down and marked by the Quinn, so at least Doran is doing that, if not much else. Delight is going to find the Renekton. Ult comes in, Delight not going to get that blocked by Doran. We might just have a good old-fashioned flip unless Peanut can get the keeper's verdict again.
Viper's going to have to hit some damage here, trying his best to put it onto Owner, but just not landing everything. Caitlyn Trap zoning them out right now. Peanut going to try to clear this up. Even Viper getting in there, but the keeper's verdict is really the key here. Peanut's got it back now.
Yeah, Owner does have flash. I would like to see him flash this one if it does come down to it. Delight. Very nice angle. He's going to look for Faker, but he totally whiffs. That's not going to be the angle you're looking for. As now Viper going to throw that in once again. The keeper's verdict does get a couple, but not the two he was looking for. TP's coming in. As the Elder is getting so low. Might come down to the flip. Peanut wants to fight it, but T1 not going to let them come in, but Owner gets so low. And James is frontlining, and they get the Elder. T1 should take this down. They absolutely wipe them, and they will take down the Elder.
T1 so patient this time. Yes, they get knocked away by the keeper's verdict, but Owner doesn't. Teleport comes through instantly from Zeus. They did not push the Elder health too low. They did not give Peanut an opportunity for the 50-50. They put him incredibly low, and they fight it exactly as they should. Hanwha Life, no chances in this one. No error from T1. And it looks very likely this is just going to be the end of the game here. 20 seconds on Viper, 25 on Zeka. T1 gonna bring us to 3.
That they will. Another very close game. I don't think we're going to be seeing Quinn again, that's for sure. The way that T1 were able to handle it this time around. As the Nexus will fall and T1 tie it up, we got a series on our hands.
Control that zone, but more so it's the Kaisa poke and the recon flanks that you have to deal with here as Hanwha Life now.
Yeah.
Hanwha Life's is 3 of the 4 wins in this matchup.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Owner took those first couple of games personally, and he is going very deep to try to trade up against Peanut. And I think in the 1v1, maybe he would have won eventually, but in the 3v1, he will not win. And that is going to be for Owner, who has fallen behind, as Peanut does have Smite, but not looking to overcommit for just a third grub. But still, well, that's going to be the Poppy into Yona that we all love. The knockup does come in here, and the burst damage is huge on Zeka. Has to flash away, but he does get away alive. Trying to go for the big wraparound here is Hanwha Life Esports. Owner has been bullied quite a lot in this game, but he's been able to catch up. He's level 6. He's all right, but now the flash is going to come in. Maybe I immediately curse him, and yeah, the ult comes in from both of them.
Important series here.
He just, it's personal whenever he faces off against T1. He just cranks it up to another level. We've all said it, even Atlas said it on the space.
Hooney's alluded to it, you know, has spent some time
Ox
on
was
T1.
there. He was probably thinking it.
Yeah.
I don't think he said it, but it's fine.
It's weird, G-Sun didn't mention it, but, you know.
Yeah, Hextech Souls today. I think 2, which is a lot. And T1, now they want to make a play here for the Grubs. We'll see if they can get all 3. That would be very nice.
Zeus, you know, is relatively close by. It's really hard to push in here into the cannon as HLE.
Yeah.
And I think they're just going to simply give this up. The Ezreal attempt is nice, does a lot of damage, but...
trying to collapse on a Zeus here, but he is Kennen, and he's going to throw that up, and Doran already a ton of damage done to him as everybody's in here, but now the follow-up comes in from T1. Excellent ult from Zeka. just to try to disengage.
Yeah, and you're done for.
So Viper's not going to have nearly as much pressure as he did onto some of the other picks, like the Caitlyn.
Yeah,
or I think it was the Zeri, right? Game 1?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Viper was on Ezreal game 1. It was Zeri, for Guma.
Yeah. ADC's playing it too.
Right. So it's a dragon here. It's Infernal Soul to come through. So I don't know who's wearing. Punished here by Carry. There's Flash and ult.
Here comes Peanut, and he will just get away scot-free.
Okay, but it's a cannon, so I don't know if it should be happening. And they're TPing. They really want it to happen on the cannon.
It's 4 of them. It should be enough, and they're even able to link a couple of stuns in. But now the keeper's verdict. They're still not going to be able to save Zeus, but can they trade a kill back? I think they can. As Zeka is going to go down. Delight should be okay. And now the re-engage here is going to get the flash out of Owner as Peanut wants to continue to go in there. There's the Tempered Fate. And a Counter-Strike. Owner just in a lot of trouble here as Keria can't peel forever. And Poppy actually just not dying, taking pretty much forever as we got a pillow fight in the top lane. And Keria, will they be able to kill him? The answer is no.
Here comes Faker. He got the turret. Now he's TPing in.
All right, now it's not a pillow fight. It's a gunfight. As here comes Faker. He is assassinating people, and they just went way too deep for this. It's 3 kills to T1 in the trade. But it's going to take a long time until we see him doing much outside of just being a Counter-Strike bot.
I think he's just going to be a Counter-Strike bot, actually.
Oh.
I don't know if he's ever going to
want to do that, but T1 are going to take over control of Banana Brush as now Engage comes in, but that is a Jax as an ult sails wide. They're looking for the isolation on Zeka. He gets incredibly low, but also pushed over the wall. He does have TP, but I don't think he's getting out and back. Maybe with the Tempered Fate, though.
Yeah, gotta buy some time.
Oh, here's the engage from Keria, and they get the full-on wombo combo onto that front line as Doran also going to get pretty low. Here comes the TP from Zeka. They're still trying to fight this as HLE Life Esports, but I don't know. Peanut trying to get close to this one, and the smite is not going to work, and he's going to go down. T1. Now they've got a Kaisa on top of Zeka. Down he will go. That's a double kill for Guma, and they sprint towards the Baron.
Yeah, T1. About what was the sideline value in this game? About 2 autos. And then, you know, the exhaust for Delight isn't up. It's just coming up. He uses this 3rd game. They have so much control.
Engage here on a Guma. He's able to cleanse out of that one, but T1, we're pushed up pretty far here with the Baron buff as now Peanut in a little bit of trouble as the Tempered Fate. We'll see if it works out. Zeka just going to be flashed away from as Keria gets in for the peel. And here we go, slicing Maelstrom once again, but this time the exhaust comes in and Peanut's still going to go down, traded for the cannon. As this is a wild fight now. Jone, Zeka, he finds the angle, he takes down the Rakan, Faker to follow, and they're going to stop the push immediately. T1 not respecting the engage from HLE Life Esports.
Through from Kennen, but the exhaust, as you mentioned, is there this time for Delight. He shuts down the Kennen, and then it's just kind of a front to back from there. Doran is always threatening on the flank there with Counter-Strike.
Peanut is, he's been slowed quite a lot, not taking too much damage. Oh, they find Zeus on the flank here as he throws out the Maelstrom, but he's in a lot of trouble, has to flash the wall. And now the combo over the top, HLE Life Esports. They turn on the Peanut though, he's getting pretty low, has to flash away. In goes Doran looking for something more. Guma also has to flash the Tempered Fate. And Doran is not going to overcommit to this one.
And you have so much safety as Kennen, you think you can pull that off, but HLE Life just called the bluff and push on him super fast there. Not much counterplay, and this is looking great for HLE.
Yeah, we have a TP coming in here, but that Drake is gone. And so the TP is gone as well.
Suspended for no gain.
Delight about to face check a little bit here. Flash on in as even the support item not going to help him out there at all. We do have Baron.
Faker's also on this angle. HLE Life, this is so difficult to fight out. They're going to have to use Viper's poke. They may just go straight into this.
Might
don't
just
recommend.
be a straight up flip as well as the ult is going to be sent in. Keria trying to peel, but that's not really going to work as Yone Zeka gets in again, gets the blow, but they will not get the Baron as the verdict gets used on a Peanut.
One get out with those empowered recalls, and now they're back in control of the game.
Yep, they absolutely are. And Keria, ooh, that's...
This is a very, very knife edge fight that we're setting up here in neutral.
Let's see, I mean, Peanut a little bit caught up, and now it's actually Zeka on the left. Also, Peanut getting pretty low. Doran weaving around his stick, but it's not going to be able to do enough. The counter-strike doesn't even go off, and the Temper Fate not going to help him either. Keria with the knock-up here. Excellent timing. That's going to be the end of 3 members of HLE Life Esports, you would imagine, but Doran will flash, but it does mean that T1 get Infernal Soul.
Infernal Soul going to go the way of T1. Lot of fight over Prio there, but it's engaged from Keria. The setup was really clean, and Peanut just way too far forward there is chunked down, and Viper's not able to offer back the save.
Viper's just in Ezreal mode.
Well, unfortunately, they get nothing, and that means a free push here bottom side. No flash for Doran, and he couldn't flash for the counter-strike, so they just back up mid against Doran. Unfortunately, nothing he could do there. Now, there's that Temper Fate.
Yeah, speaking of which, but that is a Poppy, as now Faker going to hop in. He's going to flash this time, as he will not do that again. But the stun comes in, and a bit of damage now in the lineup from Zeka, and the follow-up from Doran. It is huge here for the side of HLE Life Esports. T1 in a lot of trouble. The flashes come in. Zeus will go down, and HLE Life Esports pick off 3, and they're looking for more. The magical journey on in. They get Keria, and Guma as well being chased down here. And they're looking at, okay, are they actually going to do this? Here comes Viper. Oh, man. Getting pretty frisky with it, but not going to commit, and now the push commences.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the flash go. Even still, just a Kaisa for the defense.
Some low health bars, or rather, long death timers here.
I mean, I think they just push for this one.
It might just end.
I think so.
This might just be the end of the game. Infernal Soul be damned. Skooma desperate. He needs to buy time, but he's nowhere near the wave, and the Tempered Fate is going to get a lot of people here, and they're even going to kill him. HLE Life Esports, they win 1 team fight, 1 pick onto Faker, and that is it. They will win the series.
Delight! He makes it!
These were some of the best highlights from the 2024 LCK Summer Split matchup between T1 and HLE. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.